My dream of being on the Amazon is coming true. We're on a boat right now and we're about to go upriver.
Without my love for the ocean, I would be long gone by now. It's some kind of devotion that brings me down.
This is our cabin. We have birds all along the walls. We have cute little lanterns that we can turn on at night when we read our books and write in our journals of the animals that we saw during the day.
Of course.
And we have 2 separate cute little beds. We have windows along this side that we can open up, and we have our own bathroom. It's an ensuite. We have the shower, a toilet, and a vanity sink. It's so nice and much bigger than I expected in this tiny little cabin. We're given these little booklets that have tons of information in them about the animals that we'll see, what our schedule is each and every day. It's super helpful to have this. It's pretty much our itinerary in our life while we're on here, but this is what I mean by like our journal and the animals. They have it so you can like check off things that you found while you're out in the wilderness. So awesome, very helpful, and I love the organization. I can hardly contain myself. I am so excited to be on this cruise. Yesterday we flew from Rio to a city called Manaus, where we are now in the state of Amazonia in Brazil. We booked our trip with naturetours.com, and now we are on the boat called the Tucano, and we're gonna show you around the boat right now. This is the top deck where we will be relaxing, enjoying, seeing nature from here. In the back, we have bananas just hanging here. Our guides said by eating these bananas, the potassium will help keep the bugs away, and it also helps with dehydration. So every day, everyone's required to eat at least 1 banana. Let's go downstairs. This is the dining room where we'll be having breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and when there's a rainstorm, which there most assuredly will be, this is where we watch all the thunder and lightning. So this is the Rio Negro. This is the river that we will be on. Our guide was telling us that we're on this river because the Amazon River, it has a lot of light, a lot of people, but we get to be on this boat on the Rio Negro, which will be away from people. It's a smaller boat, so it can go in a lot smaller areas, whereas the bigger boats, they can't fit.
And this does technically join up with the Amazon River. There's a confluence. I think we'll get to that on the very end of the tour.
So actually our tour here is 4 nights, and they do have a 6-night option where they go a little farther up the Rio Negro, but on our last day we will be visiting the Amazon and the confluence of the 2 rivers. This is our captain and the front of the boat.
Hola.
So hopefully maybe during this time we'll be able to drive a little bit somewhere.
Oh, you want to pilot this thing?
Yeah, that'd be awesome, right? But yeah, the sun is going down. So I think that we're gonna leave you guys here. We do have an excursion tonight, but it's gonna be too dark. So we're gonna wait and show you guys a little bit more in the morning when we get up for our second excursion. Cruise, and there are 3 levels to the ship, the boat. And these are the little hallways that go to your cabins. We have one hallway here with cabins, and then right below us we have another hallway with cabins. This is our cabin.
Feels like a road to something new.
is 5:30 a.m. We are starting the morning out. Oh, that's foggy.
It's a little humid this morning out on the Amazon, but the sun is rising, and so are we.
We get to go on excursions pretty much every single day.
Yeah.
From morning till night,
Multiple times.
almost. It's amazing. We're supposed to see a lot of different animals and creatures and flora on the Amazon. And look at this. Our boat here, we're like the only people in this cove.
We anchored right here, yet nothing is around. It's just us and the Amazon.
We'll wake up in a little bit, but it's 5:30. We're gonna see some animals.
We were on the river this morning on the boats, and then we went back for a nice little breakfast, an hour little lounge, and now we are headed on our first jungle tour. We were given the option to go on a boat that is a fast tour where you walk through the jungle, or a slower tour where we're going to learn a lot more about the flora and fauna. That's the one we chose.
We're starting our trek up through the jungle, and he's describing this area for us. Basically, this right here is where the water on the river floods, up to 17 meters high. And right about there's a water line. And that's where this whole place is covered in water, like half the year, like 6 months. It's completely flooded. It's stagnant, it decomposes everything. The fish spawn in here. And we're gonna go walk through the forest and see what we can find. But not a lot of talking because we want to stay quiet, not to disturb anyone, and to also be able to hear all the animals. Guide was saying that within each hectare of land here, there's between 150 to 350 different species of trees, which is just nuts to have that high a density. And also some of these plants that are low down to the ground, this can be like 4 years old, 6 years old.
Spikes on there.
Oh yeah, there's even a spiky one. And these little guys are what absorb up to 60% of the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. He said up to 100 kilograms per year of carbon dioxide absorbed by one plant.
The rainforest is so freaking amazing. It's just, what it does is incredible.
Which only this big can have access because it is a good size.
So our guide was telling us this is called a monkey ladder vine, and that the locals use the seeds to break down kidney stones. They make a tea out of the seed, and then it breaks down the kidney stone and they're able to pass it. So if you're in the forest, the rainforest, and you get kidney stones, now you know.
And everything is wet. And you can start your fire. Hear how it's pouring like it drops on the leaf here. It's like, let's say this piece here, about 30 minutes. But if you have a big bunch, And then you put on a Brazil nut cup pod
Yeah.
that will be only born inside, no wind to increase the fire.
So we'll be tested on this tonight when you leave us in the
Yeah.
Amazon.
Yeah, if someone's
I got
taking
this.
notes.
Also, it works as an insect repellent. The smoke goes around the forest, and then the mosquitoes, dengue or other mosquitoes,
So cool.
can smell the white smoke. And here it is after you're born.
That is so cool.
After
I can't
it
believe
melt.
So that just came off of it and became like this. He said that you can patch up your canoe using
What is
this
that,
sap,
kind of a mold?
as well as you can use it like
No,
if you're in the
this is the
forest, you
tree
just
that has
light
sap
it on
inside.
fire and it could last up to an
Like
hour
a rubber,
lit
rubber
on
has
fire.
sap. But the rubber,
Whenever we
you-
ever use
you
that,
tap
I
it.
don't know.
But this,
Hey, man,
you
next time we
know,
come back to the
it's
rainforest.
So
full of
cool.
sap and it's split. Yeah, the beetle, they stuck the egg here inside. Of course, after the nice breakfast we had, nobody will try, but if you're lost, you're hungry, you know the expression, tastes like chicken. Exactly what it is. Oh, you see? Wow.
Gone. Stinkers. That's not one.
Oh, be careful.
Calm down, calm down.
Careful, we have a piranha.
Piranha on board. Hi, here you go.
I finally caught a fish after I think what, an hour? Have we been out here an hour? So pretty. A little piranha.
Dinner time. So that is our first day on the boat in the Amazon. Ashley, how excited are you on a scale of 1 to 25?
Probably about a 24 and a half.
No, that's not bad. 24 and a half.
I am seriously loving it and I want to share every single thing with you guys, but
There's no way we
so
can cover
much-
it all.
Yeah.
So we went on a night boat tour the first night we got here. We didn't show that. Then this morning we went on a morning tour. Then we went on a hike. Then we went piranha
Yeah.
fishing. And then Ashley also just went out on a boat again.
And they're
while I was
all
working on the
around
computer.
2.5 hours every time
You're
you
just
go out.
packed full, and we're
Yeah.
learning so much about the Amazon, stuff I didn't even know about the stagnant water, the way it can fluctuate up to 21 meters, the way that there's a whole
It's like super acidic.
Oh yeah, the water is really acidic. That's why
Yeah.
there's not a lot of mosquitoes, because the eggs will get eaten up by the larvae. There's so much to learn about the Amazon.
Much. Yeah. It's very, very cool. And we're in an archipelago, so everything are
Right.
islands all around us, which is really interesting. We are not expecting to see a lot of mammals because of that reason.
Yeah.
But we've seen a ton of birds, and there's so much more to see here in the Amazon.
In the next video, we are going to a village here
Yeah.
in the Amazon. So stick around for that. Keep an eye out, WayFam. I hope we encouraged you to get out there and travel today. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Link
ciao,
in the description
ciao.
if you want to check this tour out.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.